It's Diane from Teach Pre-K, and today I am going to show you some of my favorite Christmas crafts that I do in my classroom during the holiday season. And most of these are super low prep or super easy prep. And that's the name of the game for me in the whole month of December. I could do some intricate things, but I don't because it's just too much. We all have so much we're doing, so I try to keep things really simple. One of the things I start out with, we have a little tree in our classroom, and it is completely bare at the beginning with just some lights. So the first thing we do is we start making Christmas ornaments for our little tree. And we work on patterns, and we make patterned candy canes with pony beads and a pipe cleaner. So I take a full-size pipe cleaner, cut it in half, attach a little pony bead at the top for like a stopper, and the kids pattern the candy canes. Some of the kids don't really get patterning. They can only do an A-B pattern or no pattern at all. I just let them do what they want. We put their name on it on a little piece of tape. They hang it on the tree, and they get to take this home at the end of our Christmas season before holiday break. Or they can make more than one, and they can have one for our class tree and one to take home. But they love doing this. Like, some of the kids could stay there for hours. In fact, I'll use it as a center, and then I'll just put it out as something fun for them to do at the beginning of the day for a starter. Another really fun thing I do is I cut Christmas ball shapes. These are not round. These are kind of those old-fashioned shapes, like not a Christmas light, but kind of a different little ball. And what we do is we cut a hole at the top. We just set out markers, glitters, sparkles, anything, pom-poms, anything we can think of, and really let this be a fun, free-form art project. So we let the guys decorate these, tons of glitter. When they're done and dry, we hang a string on them, and we have a string going down our hall with clothespins that we display some of the kids' art on sometimes. So we'll do these so they look like little Christmas balls going down our hallway. And those are super simple, not much prep. I just cut these out of construction paper, did a little hole at the top. Super, super easy, super fast. Another fun thing I like to do, because I have a ton of these little stickers, like for garage sale pricing. I've got just about every color of the rainbow. I cut them into groups of 3 or 4. I put them in little baskets. And just for a fun, fine motor Christmas decoration, I cut out trees. And they stick the dots on the trees. I die cut some stars for the top. And at the end, we have this. And all it took was a little bit of time to die cut some stars. I usually cut so many that I have some from years past. And I cut the tree out, 1, 2, 3, so easy. They just stick the stickers on. They love this craft. They could sit at this table forever too. Just because it's simple, we have a chance to just sit and talk. I also do holly leaves and berries. I don't have a completed one, but I'll kind of show you one in between. So here's the holly leaf. A lot of times I'll draw the lines and I have them trace it with liquid glue. Then we'll sprinkle some green glitter. We will do the same with the berries. We will glue the berries on and just put a little glue on those and put a little red glitter, and we've got a little holly leaf and berries for a fun little decoration there too. I like to do things with handprints. So this is really faint. I wonder if you guys can see it. I have a better font now. But this is Ours for Reindeer. And you guys, all these crafts can be found in my 5-day lesson plan. I think most of them can, even a few more. But this template is just Ours for Reindeer. I'll show you the finished product. The kids trace Ours for Reindeer. And then we just cut a simple triangle, and we use their handprints in brown paint for the antlers, add some Google eyes, and a little pom-pom for a nose. So these are all, like, I just cut the triangles really out of scraps that I have in my scrap bin. I might need to use a few extra sheets of paper. I've already got the googly eyes, have tons of pom-poms, almost no prep, just make the copies on blue paper. One of my all-time favorite crafts that I usually do the Monday or Tuesday of my first week of Christmas week. I teach at a Catholic school, so I like to do 1 week secular Christmas and at least 4 days of religious Christmas. Sometimes I mix the two up. I'll do some religious activities with secular, but I know a lot of people, you can't do the religious, so no big deal. But this activity, I just take a paper plate, cut the center out just like I would for a Thanksgiving wreath, fall wreath, Halloween wreath, whatever. I paint with green paint really thick all over the plate. Then the kids just cover it with glitter. I also have sequins and little sparkly things that they can put on. I didn't have any of those at home when I made one here at home, but I'll show you the end result. After they're dry, because you just sprinkle the sparkly stuff on wet paint. You don't need any glue, you don't need anything for that. So they're done in a day. I use some thick red yarn for hanging. We tie a little bow, and these go under their names on our classroom bulletin board because they're so gorgeous. See, this is the one I made here at home, but you can see that you can hang it by this cute little bow, and they are just, wow, jaw-dropping beautiful. When I send them home, I am courteous and I put these in a baggie so they don't get glitter all over their backpack, but we love that craft. One of my all-time favorites. I am super lucky, and we have die cut, a little die cut machine at our school. So I always make sure at the beginning of my Christmas unit, I have things like bears and trees and stars and little circles for Christmas balls, gingerbread men, angels, and I just do things any color. I set them out with markers, glue, and glitter at least 3 or 4 times a week. They make Christmas ornaments for our little bear tree. So we have the candy canes that they made patterning with bugle beads, not bugle beads, pony beads. Bugle beads are super tiny. But we just cut a little hole, have some string already pre-cut. They can take these home. My tree at home ends up being covered with these because they always want to make some for me too. But this is just a great thing to do. It's a thing you can do in a pinch if you don't have a center planned, or your day just gets away from you, or you're doing Christmas program practice and you just got to throw something out there that's really easy and can be mostly independent. But I like to do these for starters, and I'll do them 3 times a week at least during our Christmas week. So we have 2 weeks leading up to Christmas break. One's gingerbread, so I save that for the 2 weeks to Christmas. One of my favorite crafts is to take a paper plate, cut half of the inside circle out, and make a Santa mask. So you cut half of the paper plate out, you tape a craft stick on, the kids glue cotton balls, and you make several different shapes of Santa hats, and the fur for the pom-pom on top and the rim of the hat. When they're all done and dry, I have the kids on my rug with all their Santa masks on, and I take a group picture. It's so cute. It will be on my blog. You'll see it. And you might see 1 or 2 different crafts that I do sometimes that I haven't shown you today. But last but not least, in my 5-day lesson plan, I have a Christmas Play-doh recipe and some Play-doh mats. I have 3 different kinds. I have a gingerbread man, a Christmas tree, and a gingerbread house. So you can do lots of things with the Play-Doh. You can make the Play-Doh several different colors, send the Play-Doh home with the kids with maybe a cookie cutter as a little gift, but lots of fun things that you can do. This is just the tip of the iceberg and some of my favorites. So I hope you enjoyed that and can incorporate some of these things into your lesson too. And I will put links to my lesson plans if you're interested. No need, like any of these crafts, you don't need anyone's templates. You need nothing. You can just do them on your own. They're so easy. So easy, so easy. And also, in there, I think I have a template for the R's for reindeer, but any supplies or anything, I'll also leave links for those. But thanks so much for listening, and happy holidays.